Today we're checking some monitoring stations for fish monitoring so that we can have a look and see how our native fish populations are going in the region.
Yesterday we came here at Waitpinga Creek and we set 4 single flag nets, lay overnight, and then we collect them first thing in the morning and see what we catch.
So we have around 20 species of native fish found in the Hills and Fleurieu region, and native fish are what we call bioindicators, so we can use them to help inform us how the overall broader health of our ecosystems are doing. We do have around 100 sites across the western and eastern Mount Lofty ranges, so this helps inform us on how the health of our rivers and wetlands are.
Today the main species that we catch in Waitpinga Creek would be the climbing galaxids. They're predominantly just on the southern Fleurieu here. The climbing galaxids are an important part of the ecosystem here because they go between the ocean and the fresh water to breed. So then if they come up here in the freshwater sections of the river, it means that there's good connection and flow. They got these extra strong pelvic fins on the climbing galaxids, which makes them be able to climb up like rock waterfalls and other structures that might inhibit the flow. Hopes we get a good population of climbing galaxids in both like adult size and in baby size, because that means that they had bred during the summer period, and then all that data will be passed back onto the landscape board.
So we use the information gathered from our monitoring to inform water planning across the region. So overall we are generally concerned with a decline in distribution, so the number of sites where fish are seen, abundance, so the number of different individual fish seen, as well as fish species richness, so the number of species types seen at any given site. These trends are more apparent in the northern catchments of our region where conditions are typically drier. As well as this, there's non-native fish populations which can outcompete for resources as well as habitat, and they can directly predate on our little native fish as well. Pumping directly from permanent pools, so although a lot of our streams and creeks are ephemeral, meaning they dry out during the drier months, there are sections and regions where permanent pools are throughout our region where a lot of our native fish do go to as refuge points to be able to survive the summer dry months, which are used as refuge points in the drier times, can affect and remove habitat for the fish, as well as affecting the water quality in the area. We can really help our native fish by fencing off our waterways, especially permanent pools, to exclude stock from these areas to help reduce erosion and sediment churned up, as well as contamination through excrement. Another thing is that we discourage people to stock non-native fish in their dams, as species such as trout, redfin or carp can escape dams into our waterways through high flow events.